Hey, bada boom, bada bing. Hey, squash it. Hey, pull up and shoot up your car shit. Well, car bit. You know what I'm saying? We had to talk about 21, 21, 21. You hear me? I was bumping that shit. That Meek song he had with Meek on, I think it was Dream Chasers 4. You know what I'm saying? With him, Thug, and 21. That shit was hot as hell. But anyways, we here to talk about 21, 21, 21. We here to talk about his album, American Dream. Now, before I get into that, I'm going to talk about the album. I will say this. As much as I do fuck with 21, and I get he's doing a movie, I think it still is kind of a smooth of his actual real life story. It's a smooth movie. I don't know where you thought Donald Glover could be 21 Savage. This looks like Atlanta season 4. 21 Savage. I'm like, nigga, I would not pick Donald Glover. I would have picked Funny Mike. Low key. Look, I don't know if he had beef with that nigga still. I would have picked Funny Mike. I'd be like, hey, listen. Funny Mike was over here doing, and this ain't 21, bitch, this 22. Hey, and this ain't 21, bitch, this 22. You know what I'm saying? He was doing that shit. You might as well like, hey, if y'all niggas could piece it up, like, hey man, shit, I'm doing this movie, hey nigga, come blame me, fuck it. He was doing it well. Anyways, come blame me, nigga. Fuck it, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we'll see what happens. But besides that, let's actually get into the album review. Now, 15 songs, short album, American Dream. Let's talk about it. Before I really get into it, we're going to go through the track list and I'm going to break down some shit. Now, besides that, so we have track 1, American Dream, which it was a song. It wasn't really a song. It was just his mother talking, which it was very nice. But, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. Track 2, All of Me. Track 3, Red Room. Track 4, Nhie, Nhie with Doja Cat. Track 5, Sneaky. Track 6, Pop Your Shit with Thugger and Metro. Track 7, Letter to My Brother. Track 8, Dangerous with Dirk and Metro. Track 9, Nina with Travis Scott and Metro. Metro on the shit 3 fucking times. Track 10, See the Real. Track 11, Prove It with Summer Walker. Track 12, Should Have Worn a Bonnet with Brent Fayez. Track 13, Just Like Me with Burna Boy and Metro. Yeah, damn, Metro Boomin been on this shit. Track 14, Red Sky with Tommy Newport and Mickey Echo. I hope I said your name right. I apologize if I mispronounced it. And track 15, Dark Days with Mariah the Scientist. Now, honestly, this was a smooth listen. If it was an hour, it was like an hour, maybe like hour, 5 minutes. Like, it didn't stay past its welcome. And especially with the streaming era, a lot of albums go on thing. What was I gonna say? A lot of albums are, what's it called? They extended, they add songs that we don't need when they could have condensed the project into like a smaller amount to get a better appreciation of music, honestly. But sadly, it wasn't. It was, you know, sadly, sometimes they ruin some good albums. But this album, surprisingly, was good. Now, I will say this. I'm probably going to get into it at the later tail end. A lot of people were talking about, well, not even a lot of people. Some people are like, I don't like, you call it the American Dream, especially like marketing the movie coming up as, you know, you not being from here. Even though he came here while he was young, he's basically fucking from Atlanta. But regardless, you know what I'm saying? You being born in the UK and coming here. So we thought we were going to get more of a story, more of your come up and shit. And people was mad because he was talking about spinning, drilling, and killing. And I'm like, well, that's part of his story. And he always talks about this shit. I wasn't surprised. Now a lot of people was mad about it. We're going to talk about they dissect that later, but let's get through it. So like I was saying, track 1, American Dream, with his mom saying her piece and saying how she wanted to get to America so Savage could have a better life and better opportunities. Such very touching, very nice. I enjoyed it. Now, All of Me, Savage comes off. He starts running this shit, starts doing this thing. By the way, I love a lot of the songs. You hear the samples. You hear a lot of the old R&B samples in a lot of the songs. I do appreciate that. It is good. We all know Savage loves R&B. It sounded great. I did appreciate it. It's good, a couple songs, but production as well. Metro did this thing on a couple of some of these production. Whoever else produced on this, y'all did y'all thing. It was what it was. But anyways, Metro's the only big name producer, sadly. If you did produce on this, he did do your thing, especially with some of these flips. All of Me was crazy. He was doing this thing. Uh, the Savage, I feel like he added a little bit more to his rap style. It's like remember when 21 first came out, 21, he's like, pussy. Like, you see, like, what I'm saying? He comes along a little bit. He improves here and there. And with every album, and this album, we see, okay, Savage, you improving a little bit. You're doing your thing. Every album he's improving. I like that. It speaks to that album title of I Am Greater Than I Was, because every effort he does this thing. Now the Drake album, he was again. I feel like that wasn't a Drake and 21 album. That was more Drake featuring 21 Savage, because kind of hit drop a few verses. He's out of there. He didn't really do shit. By the way, Savage, if you're doing another collab album, I don't know your relationship with Offset, but I would love Without Warning too. Oh, that was a great project. Without Warning 1, oh great. But anyways, besides that, did his thing on All of Me. Red Rum again did his thing, doing his thing. Savage was doing his thing. Like, again, see, the only thing that sucks is because he talks about, bodying niggas shouldn't play with him. At times, I don't know where certain bars, like, in what song come from. So it'll be like, oh, fuck, I don't know if he said this in this song. I don't know if he said this in that song. But you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not even trying to say a couple quotables in this shit. So that's the problem. Still a good song. Track 4, NHIE with Doja Cat was a good song. Savage did his thing. I wasn't too. I don't think his verse was anything too crazy. Doja Cat, I like her vocals in the chorus when they were doing the chorus. I didn't really like her verse. It was cool, but like again, she was a decent feature. Didn't really like her actual verse. Feel like she could have did a little bit better. That's personally just me. It was what it was. Papio. Oh, sorry, I skipped a song. Sneaky was cool. That when Sneaky when he was doing the chorus, and he's like, I feel like it lasted a little bit too long. He kind of made it go on a little bit too long, especially later on in the song. Like sometimes some songs just need to be shorter. I feel like this one could have just been like here, did its thing, and then left, and we would have been cool. I feel like that's one of the songs. Papio shit was cool again. Good production by Metro. 21 did this thing. Thug is not out. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like they had to censor a little bit because of the case he's in right now. So it's like kind of one of those. I was like, yeah, it was what it was. You couldn't really be too mad at it. You just had to take it. Free Thug. I fuck with Thug. Free Thug. You know what I'm saying? Letter to My Brother. Amazing. Standout song. There with Red Rum and All of Me. Standout. Great song. I just love it. And it was tracks like these where he was telling the story, telling his relationships with his people. And like you just get like more introspection. I still probably prefer I'm greater than I was probably over this album. But I enjoyed cuts like this. I feel like he should have did a little bit more. But still a great song when we got it. Dangerous. 21 did his thing. Dirk stole the fucking show. I'm sorry. Like 21, it was cool, but Dirk stole the fuck. Dirk came on. I'm like, yeah, 20, yeah. I skipped to Dirk first. I'm not gonna lie. I'll fuck with 21. I skipped to Dirk first. Keep it a buck. It is what it is. Hey. Nina with Travis Scott and 21 did his thing. Shout out Travis. Didn't expect to hear you on here. I was like, oh shit, it's Travis. Oh, he doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Did his thing. Ain't mad at it. Hey, shout out Big Travis. He was going crazy. It was what it was. Track 10, See the Real, was cool. This is the thing with 21 Savage. 21 Savage, one of them niggas, bro, I don't need love songs from you. And I know you should want the artist to grow and be better. He literally has an album called I'm Better Than What I Was. Some of these love songs, gang, I was like, yo, I'm cool. But again, he's not making them for me. But even still, I was cool off them. I didn't need them. So like that, See the Real, Prove It. The Summer Wider. I will say this, in the song where Prove It, when he had the sample singing, I'm like, bro, you got Summer Walker on this song. You don't really need the sample singing and her singing, but regardless, it is what it is. Track 12 with Brent Faiyaz, Should've Wore a Bonnet. Track 13, Just Like Me with Burna Boy Metro. Wasn't really feeling it. And then we get to the last two songs. Red Sky with 21 Savage, great song, great. Not even mad at it. Again, great song. Did his thing. More introspective cut. Enjoyed it. And of course, Dark Days. Probably the most introspective cut with Mariah the Scientist. And like, see, I feel like we should have got more of these cuts between Letter to My Brother, Red Sky, and Dark Days. We should have got more cuts like this on the album, especially with the theme of American Dream and talking about hardships and all this shit, losing your brothers and all this stuff. Like, I feel like we should have talked about that more. That's just my opinion. The songs we did get were great. I'm like I saying, the opening stretch, I like 1 to 6 was great. Shit, 1 to 7. Like I said, besides me nitpicking a little bit about Doja Cat's verse and Thug's verse, even though I know Young Thug's situation at the moment, yeah, it was fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you could make a case that is actually 1 to 9. You could actually make a proper case. But even still, yeah, the fact like what? 3 to 4 songs I didn't fuck with out of 15? I fucked with 11 songs out of the 15. That's pretty good. And I feel like he set the bar for artists dropping this year. Like smooth rap tape, he has improved. Like I said, this is probably go behind. I'm greater than I was. Then probably this and it. So even though I do love bank account, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Oh God, you know what I'm saying? Even though I do love that song, and then Metro out, oof, no Metro mixtapes is hard. Like the first one, hot, hot, hot. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Fuck her wedding ring, I buy that necklace. Like, yeah. God damn, that show's hot. But yeah, I will say I did enjoy this album. I did enjoy it. I'll tell you, if you're a 21 Savage fan, definitely go check this out. I did enjoy the album. The movie, I want to see what you do with the movie. I don't know about this movie, but I'll wait to see. I'll be ready to be proven wrong, but definitely a good album. Again, love songs ain't for me. 21 just not the nigga I feel like has the capability. Well, not that he has the capability, they just don't resonate with me like that. I'll just say that. But yeah, it's a good project. I like the sample heavy stuff. Like I said, the producers did their thing. All the features was cool. Again, like just because I didn't love the love songs doesn't mean the features ain't did their shit. And honestly, yeah, I feel like, again, more introspective tracks. And see, this is the thing. And I said I was going to get to it. I get the aspect of, yes, he should have been more introspective. He should have broke down his story a little bit more. But part of his story is being in the streets and beefing with niggas and trying to go spin on niggas and trying to do something to niggas and get back. Like, it is part of his story. But I get where people saying we've been heard that we wanted more introspective shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not super heavy on the gun talk. Like, you could talk that shit, but give us more deep cuts like a Dark Days or a Red Sky or a Letter to My Brother. Or a brother, however you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? So I get that aspect of it as well. I do get that aspect of it. It is valid, and I see people's critiques. But, hey, I do get that aspect as well. But honestly, go check this out, especially if you like I'm Greater Than What I Was. Go check this shit out. And besides all that, what we really gotta talk about? The Drake and Metro beef and how Metro didn't want Drake on the album. Listen, I've been staying away from doing a video about them two niggas. I might just have to at this fucking point. Because if this is happening and Drake is fucking, when he's posting 21's album, is like blanking out Metro's name. Like, bro, at this point, I just gotta do a video on y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is beefing. I don't know why, but y'all niggas is beefing on some shit. But with that being said, man, all I really gotta say is, hey, this is a great fucking album. And good job, 21 Savage. You did set the fucking bar. Is it perfect? No. But damn near close, in my opinion. Hey, if I had to give this shit, niggas, 80-85%. Very good. I enjoyed it. But what do y'all think? Y'all enjoyed the album as much as I did? Put that shit in the comments down below. Check out the links in the description. I got other videos for y'all to check out. Besides all that, you already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing out for today. The Black TJ there while they're doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, try to hear a little bit more there, man. I'm gone. Shlime, Zoom, peace, y'all, gang. Aye.